What is going on, guys? Pino Reaper here, back with more Slay the Spire. So today I am playing the Ironclad. Words are hard. So, at the end of your turn, take 2 damage. So we got a rare relic, so we got to find a way to either discard or exhaust that card. So, but it looks like we'll be going with a fire-breathing style deck. So, I'll look at that. Oh wait, so we can avoid that damage if we have block up. But I really enjoyed that Fiend Fire style deck. So just inflicting wounds on myself and then discarding my entire deck. Very nice. Can afford to eat a hit. Oh, I could have gone outright and attacked. It wouldn't have mattered. So let's see what kind of cards we can get from this next engagement. Because this last card is going to be Desecrate. So whether or not we want to draw it, we get no choice. Nice. We'll go all out on the attack here. Eat the 2 damage. I wonder if we could get Rapture to work with cards that cost us health. It'd be an interesting little thing to look at. Carnage, Bloodletting, there we go. We got Power Through, so all we need to do is just grab Fire Breathing now. Grab 20 damage, so it'll only cost us 1 energy to get 20 damage. Just buy a whole bunch of potions here. And take these guys out, so... Without further ado... So we should only eat 4 damage. Or 3, because math is apparently hard. So we can attack twice. Hopefully he'll go into his next effect. And do, what is it? Slant? Yeah, whatever that is. So now we'll be able to deal damage to him. And we'll just add some wounds to my deck so I don't take any damage. Alright, looks like he's going to goop the shit out of me, so it doesn't matter. And we will regen to full health again. Energy potion, don't need that. Guess we'll get to test our theory with Rapture. Alright, don't need that. So we'll need to find a way to get wounds out of our deck. Because the more we add, the worse off we're going to be. Alright, so now we have we should have Desecrate on this deck every 3rd turn. We got 18 block here. So we'll grab Rapture and then attack and attack again. Unfortunately, we get no bonus. We took damage from... Oh, we only blocked 1 damage. Alright, he's cooked. So, Power Potion, Dexterity. Fuck it. Grab Cleave there, attack multiple enemies at once. Upgrade a card and upgrade Cleave. Because that's going to be our biggest damage dealer. Oh, nice, and it's this guy. Grab Rapture. Well, darn, this fight is going to take a bit out of me. Gain 20 block there. I'd rather not take any unnecessary damage. Because his next attack should... Nope, I guess not. Okay, his next attack is going to cause him vulnerable to us. So we're going to have to be very careful. Gain 20 block, 25 times 9. Just gotta mitigate damage. I really don't like how he gains power every time I use a skill card. So it looks like we're gonna eat this hit, unfortunately. Alright, and fight is over. Hopefully we get a good relic. Oddly smooth stone. Alright, let's see if we can get Fiend Fire or something again. Got Rage. I don't care to test Combust. So we'll grab Rage. That's always good to have. And Boomerang Blade, I guess. If we stack Fragile on an enemy, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, nice. Meal ticket. So we're just going to fight our way up to the top, and hopefully we get some good relics. Obtain a special relic. Let's see what happens. At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat. Alright. So every time we lose health, and we play a card, so we'll play Rapture. And increase our strength, so not bad. So we need to find a way to remove that card from our deck. Or at the very least have a bunch of other card, at least have a bunch of block in our hand. Not bad. Alright, whenever a card is exhausted, so now we need Fire Breathing and Fiend Fire, and we'll be golden. Alright, let's hit you and try and finish you off as quickly as possible. Which it doesn't look like we get the option. And we had Orichalcum in our hand, so not bad. Or is it self-forming clay? At the end of your turn, gain block. Alright, let's add that. See if we can find a way to get rid of that Feel No Pain card. Because if we grab that and grab the Warped Forge Tongs, we would be in a very good position. But taking that health damage is not good for us. Alright, let's plan on getting a card that causes exhaust. Alright, Rapture. So if we're lucky, we'll be able to get rid of a card. Nice, and having additional dexterity is nice. So basically right now it's just causing pain to ourselves. Feel no pain. Oh, nice. That fight ended pretty quick. Tropic Brew. We'll discard that. Alright, let's grab that here. Exhaust all non-attack cards in our hand. Alright, let's rest up and then take on the slime boss. Alright. Not bad. Now, if only we could keep the block. So I think what we need to do is start building what is it? Not a rage-based deck. What's the word I'm looking for? A barricade-based deck. Because if we do that... Oh, I should have hit him with the fucking... whatever you call that ability. Ooh, not bad. So we'll play this and this. And then use Second Wind and exhaust those 2 cards. So now we don't have to worry about losing health. And we got a bit of strength from that. We'll just get rid of those, so that works to our advantage. So now we're just going to work on dealing as much damage as possible. So now those guys only have 24 health. So it makes them easier to take down. And on top of that, we can work with the exhaust and save ourselves some health, so not bad. Now, if we had Fiend Fire, we could easily clear out our entire deck. But what's a little bit of risk without some reward? Let's add some wounds and then get rid of that. Alright, let's hit you with that. Get you to split. Oh, never mind. End the fight early. Liquid Memories. Let's add a card here. Alright, let's add Juggernaut to our deck. That'll be fun. So whenever we gain health... Oh, hello. Mark of Pain. So these Forge Tongs aren't bad. I wonder if I can pay to have a curse removed from my deck. Or at the very least, I could just feed it to that little fairy fire that periodically appears. Alright, let's head up this way and take out that second boss on the right. Ooh, you guys are going to test my patience here. Oh, nice. So every time we armor up with Orichalcum, we still deal damage. So that's not a bad call. Oh, these guys are going to run away. Alright, I need to defeat that guy quickly or he's going to run off with my money. Which he is, unfortunately, I think, going to get away. Yep. So what I need now, I think, is Metallicize combined with that Juggernaut ability. Damn. Alright, well, there's fire breathing, so that'll work itself out here. Alright, so we got Rapture. Oh, we're still going to eat a hit there, unfortunately. And I'm saving my potions for that boss. Alright, we got Pain and... Well, at least we're increasing our damage for that. If only there was a way that we could guarantee that we're using our health to continuously deal damage to enemies. Here, you can have that. So now, whenever we draw those other cards, the, what do you call them? Those dazed cards, it makes it so that we are not going to, or we're going to basically gain block every time we, oh, hello. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw one card. Dark Embrace isn't a bad option. Oh, nice. We're looks like we're gonna get the entire captain set, or whatever it's called. Alright, I'm not going to get much of a choice, but at least we'll have 14 block on our second turn. And then, what is another 14 block? Let's see what this does. 18 block and then 14 block. So this works out in our favor. Oh, nice. Pity that. But now we've got fire breathing, so now we're just basically a status king. And Rapture is basically going to prevent us from taking any damage. And we're increasing our strength just for drawing, playing cards. Keeping this balance of health that's getting annoying. Alright, let's exhaust all non-attack cards and double up our block. Alright, fight is over. Not bad. Alright, we'll grab Intimidate there. Alright, hopefully we don't run into a snack. Oh, nice. And I'm honestly not planning on fighting the heart this time around, so... Alright, there we go. Blessing of the Forge. Gain some dexterity here. Fill up our empty slots. Looks like we'll be able to play out our entire hand here if we do this just right. You know what, let's do the energy potion, just to be doubly sure. Wipe you out right away. So the only thing that would make this even better would be if we had thorns. So we've already got 5 strength and we haven't done anything. So he's working on bringing his buddies back. Ooh, we better take that guy out pretty quick. So now we can actually look into playing all of our cards in our turn. Because even if it's a block card, we'll still get 5 damage out of it. And get 6 block for it. So now all we got to do is just make sure that we get... maybe another fire-breathing card would be a nice addition to this deck. They are going to run off here, so that makes my job easier. Ooh, gain 3 dexterity. Oh, Vice. There we go. Another fire-breathing card. So now we'll hear... You know, let's smith up a card. Either 7 damage or 7 block. I'm not sure what to go with here. Because we want to don't want to rely on fire breathing for everything. Or we could lower the cost of Dark Embrace so we have more options. And we'll just go to both these shops here. See if we can get rid of a see if we can get rid of a curse. Oh, we can. Okay, so now we don't really have to worry about that. And every time we shuffle our draw pile, that'll come in handy. So now we're just going to head up this way and hit up this other shop here. Oh man, not bad. Alright, looks like we got another copy of fire breathing. So basically, we're just gonna nuke these guys with, you know, fire. Let's see what this guy... Oh, okay. I don't think we can afford to get greedy quite yet. But at least we get to start our deck, or at least we get to start our turn with those cards that we had. Alright, let's grab fire breathing, wounds. Not bad. Yeah, Thorns would definitely make this deck better. Then hit him for weak. We might actually be able to take on that other boss there if we take minimal damage here. Because every time we draw a... oh, we don't get the option here. Times 4... What is that? 16? Oh, so we take 2 damage. It's like we're definitely, I think, going to get the opportunity to take... Oh! Ooh. Well, shit. That's going to hurt. So now he's going to add a bunch of wounds into our deck, which is going to be bad news for him. God dang. Bag of preparation. How could I say no? Alright, let's add Thunderclap to the deck here. I'm not going to run the risk. So we actually have a pretty decent deck here. And, of course, there's Barricade. Awesome. That would have been a card that would have been good to have. Alright, let's smith something up here. Can't lower the cost of that. So we will increase the amount of damage that fire breathing does. That way we just nuke our opponent every time. Oh, hello. Got attacked by 3. Smash and grab. Too bad. Alright, so let's rest up and gain a bunch of energy. Alright, Dark Embrace, Fire Breathing, hit him with the Thunderclap here, and then Boomerang. So now we need to stack... Ooh. More damage cards and get more Fire Breathing. Not more Fire Breathing. We need to get more wounds into our deck so we can make use of Fire Breathing. And we got Juggernauts. We're actually dealing a decent chunk of damage here. Oh, and he hit us with Vulnerable and Frail. Well, at least he's not doing anything this turn. Oh, nice. So he hit us with Vulnerable and Frail. Ah, crap. I could have used that Feel No Pain. Oh, well. Damn. Then we'll play Second Wind and then draw more cards. God dang. This guy can't do anything, because it's like if we draw any more cards... Because we deal 26 damage for every wound that we grab. And it's like the only thing that would make this deck even better would be if we had Barricade. Like, I keep talking about it pretty much every video, but it's like, that would be the perfect equilibrium for this deck. Add an attack here. Add a Thunderclap. Add 4 plated armor and block onto this. 27 times 2, so he's going to break that. Ooh, by a significant margin, too, by the looks of it. Alright, well, this fight should be about over. Oh, nice. Oh, and we reshuffled our draw pile, so now we get a maximum amount of damage. Alright, we are golden there. Let's grab another boss token. I'll pass. I don't need any of those. Oh, nice, it's the Timekeeper. Long time no see. Alright, let's see what we can do. Maybe we'll fight an empowered boss here. Like I said, I'm not looking at fighting the heart, but we'll kind of see what kind of trouble we can get into. So get the block up for right now. That'll save me some trouble. Got to figure out how to eliminate these guys quickly. It'll probably be through the fire breathing. Thank you, Juggernaut. Alright, let's take you out, and hopefully you. Oh, nice. We're going to wipe these guys out in one go. And we got fruit juice. True grit. If we have the opportunity to choose what card we exhaust, I know which one I'm going to pick. Alright, and I don't care to tempt fate with you. We're going to keep moving our way up to that secondary boss and see what we can do. It's a good thing that Juggernaut attack does not count as an actual attack. Or I'd be in trouble. Oh, I better take out that exploder right away or I'll be in trouble. Dark Embrace, gain block here. Oh, good. Oh, I don't know why I have that other card in my deck. Could probably stand to get rid of it. Alright, multiple copies. Oh, nice. Didn't even need to worry about it. Alright, Feel No Pain. Add more. Just add more copies of Feel No Pain. Let's just max out our ability to block all attacks. Dark Embrace. Rage. Yeah, I'm not taking... Oh my god, are you serious right now? Jerk. Alright, we'll hold on to that until we need it. He keeps wanting to infect me, and I'm not going to let it happen. God damn it. And it's going to happen. What the hell? Oh, my God. Are you serious? Alright, so he gets a Parasite card into my deck. Alright, so now we're just looking at adding wounds into our deck until nothing is left. Could really use Flame Wall. That would be a good card to have. Oh, and he gets through. I love it. So Flame Wall would definitely be a good addition to my deck. Oh, that is some bullshit. How is this guy a common enemy? Ten times 3. So I'm going to get the same amount of block regardless of what it is I do. Wow, this thing wants me dead. Alright, fight is over. And a regen potion. Alright, let's skip that. We don't need anything else. So no matter what we do, we're going to end up fighting... Oh, thank you. Hello. Combust. Blood for Blood looks pretty nice, but Planchette looks better. Let's grab Distilled Chaos, Planchette, and Blood for Blood looks good. Then let's fight a regular enemy elite rather than risking it for the biscuit here. Oh! I am regretting my decision. Love it. So now we're going to get entangled. So he's going to deal damage. This is going to be the worst fight ever. And it's like really 10 damage every time. That is some BS. And he's just ripping chunks out of our health. He's got a large health pool. Whoever thought this boss was a good idea is an asshole. Because, like, this guy's going to rip away my guard and then rip away my ability to attack. So it's like... Okay, thank you. Even though it's like we have an elite right after this. Thank you, fire breathing. Alright, Hail Mary it is, I guess. Alright. 12 block. We'll exhaust one of the attack cards here. Should be enough to block all of that. So he's going to go intangible, and then basically we're kind of screwed here. Oh crap, should have played Dark Embrace first. So he's got intangible 4 times. Okay, so we'll survive this. And we dealt damage with Planchette, I think. No, Combust. So now we have status cards in our deck, and he is... Going to rock our shit. What the hell? 45. God dang. I guess the Reaper comes for us, because it's like, we now have to beat him in this turn, or we're going to die. These next 2 turns. Well, it's starting to storm here on my end, guys. Yep, it looks like the Reaper gets us, guys. I hate to say it. If only there was a way we could get Intangible as well. That would have been a good card to have against this boss. Oh, well. We did what we could. So I will see you guys in the next one. It's like, I really liked that build. So I think I'm going to try for that one again the next chance I get. But you guys have a great rest of your week. And inadequately repaired. Fuck off. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your week. And take care of yourselves.